Hello. Um, Today I wanted to talk about insecurity and how that will really hold you back from doing so many things, experiencing so many beautiful things, and getting to know so many incredible people. I get a little bit of performance anxiety whenever I fucking get on this camera, but like, bitch, I'm a yapper. Like, I will literally talk my own ear off, like, no problem. And then as soon as I fucking get on here, I'm like, tengo nervios. I'm nervous. But you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I trust that whatever I have to say today will be of substance. And I will transmute everything that I wanted to express. But as my whole life, all through growing up, I was somebody that was very easily manipulated, um very easily discouraged, and very easily just like thrown down, truthfully. Anytime somebody would say something that would be mildly or viscerally disencouraging, I would immediately believe it. I would be like, okay, damn, I guess I do suck. Like, oh, damn, I guess I can't do that. Damn, I guess you're right. Like, I really shouldn't express myself in that way. I shouldn't be vulnerable in that way. I can't. And that internal dialogue, once you repeat something to yourself over and over again, that becomes your truth. Your word is God. In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was God. That is something that is a quote from the Bible that, even though I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form, that is something that is extremely metaphysically true. Like, that is a truth. In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was God. Your word is God. So what are you telling yourself on a day-to-day basis? What are you believing, and what are you subscribing to as your truth? And that is what the external world will present back to you. So if you are constantly talking down on yourself, telling yourself, oh, I can't concentrate, I can't do this, I can't be vulnerable, I can't lift that weight, I can't, then you won't. Then simply and truthfully, you can't. But if you are constantly uplifting yourself, if you're constantly encouraging yourself, speaking kindly to yourself, and speaking to yourself with love and compassion, then that will become your truth. And I wouldn't say it's very hard to recondition yourself after living a life of discouragement and of disbelief in yourself. But I would say that it is really a discipline, and it is something that you need to persistently ingrain in your head over and over again, and repeat it to yourself over and over again. And that is how it becomes truth. In the beginning, it might feel uncomfortable, it might feel like not true, but through repetition, it will become your truth. And words are meaningless. Words are meaningless without any feeling, without any emotion, without any conviction. So it really goes back to encouraging yourself, hyping yourself up when maybe nobody else is out there hyping you up for you. You got to rely, I wouldn't say you need to rely on yourself, but you kind of do need to rely on yourself. Like, obviously it's a beautiful thing to have encouragement from the people around you, but in the beginning you have to rely on yourself. You have to believe in yourself and believe in your ability to do what you want to do, like whatever it may be. For me, it's even just showing up on this platform. Like, it has been, I really do love talking, I really do love expressing myself, and this is a way for me to express and share what I have on my mind. And I don't know, just like I just felt like doing it. And I was just like, on some Nike shit, just do it. Like, just do it. It doesn't matter like how people will receive you. It doesn't matter how many views you get. It doesn't matter how much feedback you get, which, by the way, I've gotten so much lovely feedback. I love y'all. I really do. I really do. But, and I wasn't even really expecting it. I wasn't really expecting anybody to respond to what I had to say, but I was just feeling called to show up and share what I had to say, because I know that what I have to say and the experiences that I have lived through and how I have traversed them is valuable. What I have to say is valuable. And what you have to express, what you have to bring to the table is also incredibly valuable. Insecurity will literally tear you down. And that shit is a disease. Insecurity is a disease, and get better soon, bitch. Like, genuinely, it will fucking tear you down for no reason. It'll tear you down when nobody outside of you is discouraging you. If anything, people might be encouraging you to show up beautifully, but your mind will convince you that you can't do it for whatever reason. And it'll be like, oh, it's because my mom said this to me in fucking when I was 7. It's because these people did this to me in fucking 2nd grade. It's because these people did this, my boss did that, my fucking whatever. Your brain, your mind will try to externalize so many reasons as to why you can't do something. And it's really about sitting back saying, fuck the noise, fuck the noise. Let me listen to what is exciting to me, what fuels me, what brings me joy, and follow that. What brings you joy? Make time for what brings you joy. For me, it's being outside. For me, it is expressing myself creatively through writing. I'm a writer. I love writing. It's coloring. It's fucking trying new things and being open to new experiences, even if I don't really know what will come from that experience. And that is something that life has been showing me time and time again within this season. And there's a butterfly that just flew right in front of me. That was what life has been showing me time and time again in this season, is that I really just need to be open to throwing myself into the unknown and knowing that I am okay, knowing that it will be okay, and that new experiences, evolution, change is only birthed through the unknown, through putting yourself in unknown situations. And the unknown can be incredibly scary. The unknown is scary only because it's something that's unfamiliar to you. And many of us will get trapped in a cycle of stagnancy because we are afraid of putting ourselves into the unknown. And you may be like, Giselle, like this life is bullshit. Like, I do not feel comfortable here. Like, this stagnancy is not it. Like, I don't want this. But it's familiar to you, and that's why you stay in that same place. And that is why you will remain in that same place until you push yourself into the unknown, trying something new, doing something that may feel uncomfortable. And on some Nike shit, like I said, just do it. Like, literally, I really don't think there is much else to say. Like, sometimes you need to become comfortable in the uncomfortable. Life will throw to you many uncomfortable situations, but through some of the most uncomfortable situations is birthed some of the most beautiful things that life has to offer. The other day, I was going through a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, and even some anger. And I was just feeling very upset, very down on myself, and I kind of just wanted to stay in my apartment and rot for the rest of the afternoon. But one of my friends invited me to go to a little gardening party that is around campus. And literally, it changed and shifted my perspective in so many different ways. First of all, Every single fucking person that I met there, they were so nice, they were so welcoming, and they were so kind. And just putting my hands in the dirt itself, like that was something that was so healing, so incredibly healing. And through me putting myself in a situation where I wasn't really necessarily wanting to do anything in the afternoon, and by me just going anyways, I was gifted the greatest reward that I could have ever had, which was allowing myself to transmute that energy into something better, to transmute whatever was going on into something beautiful. And that is what transmutation is. That is what alchemy is. Alchemy is turning base metal into gold. And then on a practical scale in real life, transmutation is turning something negative and making something beautiful from that. And this can be applied to many different life situations, but it's entirely personal to you. So in what ways are you keeping yourself stuck? In what ways are you keeping yourself trapped? And how can you change that? How can you move through that? And how can you create something better for yourself out of an unfavorable situation? Because it's entirely possible. This is an experience of infinite possibilities. There are so many possibilities in this experience, and we are living in a time where many of us don't realize how blessed we are, how gifted we are to just be here. And some people might reject that statement and be offended by me even saying that, but I'm not gonna explain myself on that. Like, genuinely, I don't want to explain myself, and that's okay. Like, if you get it, you get it, but there is so much opportunity for growth and for expansion and for living a peaceful and beautiful life, but you do have to take action sometimes. There is seasons where you do need rest, where you do need relaxation, and when you do need stillness, but in other seasons, action is required from you. So what are you neglecting doing? What are you avoiding doing? What are you saying that you're gonna do and then just not following through on it? And do it anyways. Do it anyways. Do it fucking scared. Do it insecure. Do it afraid. Do it with your fucking voice shaking, bro. Just do it. Oh my God. And even if you don't receive any feedback, do it for yourself. Do it for you, knowing that I made a stride forward by putting myself in this discomfort, in this uncertainty. And I'm proud of myself for that. I give myself thanks for that because I am evolving in ways that are undeniable. Actually, you know what? Now that we're here, this also reminded me of something that I've been wanting to talk about, which is consistency is something that is incredibly important on this journey. If you are constantly saying that you are going to be doing something and then just not following through on that, not only will the people around you not really necessarily trust you, but you won't trust you. If you are constantly avoiding what you know you have to do, then the only person you are doing a disservice is yourself. You need to show up for you. By showing up for you, I talked about this in my first video. By showing up for you, you are showing up for your community. You are showing up for the collective, and you are showing up for everybody by just being you. By just being you. You have something incredibly unique to offer to this experience. But you need to trust in that. You need to trust in your divinity, in your capabilities, and that you have something important to offer, that you have something important to bring to the table. Nobody else can convince you of that. You have to believe that for yourself. Your light shines so incredibly bright, but you need to see that for yourself first before anybody else can tell you that. And I forgot to say this earlier, but I'm gonna say it now. By being an individual who follows through on their word, who is consistently showing up for themselves, you become unfuckwithable. You become somebody that even if somebody does try to throw you off of your square, even if somebody does successfully throw you off your square, you will still get up. You will be able to get up and keep it fucking pushing, bro, because you trust in yourself and your ability to do whatever the fuck you want, truthfully. And goddamn, but you have to show up. You have to show up for you. I'm just the messenger. But I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoy yourself. And I hope you're thriving. It's a beautiful summer. Look at these fucking flowers, bro. Beautiful summer. Enjoy it. I love you. Look at my girl's wig. You see how she shines so effortlessly. Some of you guys could take some advice from her. In her bag, with her baby, minding her damn business. A beautiful thing to be a witness to, truthfully.